Hi, I'm Noko. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe. In this video, you're going to build the stamina you need to maintain your energy throughout the day. The video starts with a very gentle warm-up and then becomes progressively more demanding physically and technically. If you are new to yoga, do the first 15 minutes and then scroll back to the end of the video to join me again for a gentle cool down. Don't forget to give me a thumb up. Let's start on our back, very gently, smoothly. With the knees bent, feet flat on the mat. And let's place our hands on our belly, on our stomach. Slowing down the breath, let's take a few deep, slow breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, feeling your belly expanding. Breathing out, feeling the belly dropping towards the floor. One more. Option to keep the hands on the belly or to extend the arms sideways. Inhaling, dropping the knees on one side. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling, dropping the knees to the other side. Exhaling back to center. Let's keep alternating side. And as you bring your knees close to the floor, just noticing the stretch in the low back. One more time each side. Knees to the chest. Hands on the knees, rocking forth and back. Gentle rock. So as you're rocking your knees forth and back, notice the movement in your low back. It's a tiny stretch for the back, tiny arch. So we start very gently and then we'll pick up the pace. We're going to extend the left leg out, pressing the right thigh deep into the chest. Rocking side to side. Flex the ankle, making circles. Reverse. Other side. Pressing the knee in, thigh in. I like to place my hands underneath the knee so that there's no pressure on the knee. Circles, one direction. Reverse. And hands on the knees as open the knees wide. Making big circles. We're loosening up our hip socket. Knees together. Let's roll onto one side, pushing the floor away. Hands on the floor, let's spread the fingers as wide as possible. From here, pressing the shoulders away from the floor. Spreading the shoulder blades apart and shrinking, sinking into those shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulder blades together, pushing away from the floor and together and away, together. Elbows remain extended. If it's your first time doing it, you may not be sure if you're doing it correctly. If you keep practicing over time, you'll get it. Let's place the big toes together, opening the knees wide. This is our child pose, our resting pose. Anytime during the practice, if you get exhausted, you need a break, you can get into your child pose and rest for 15-30 seconds. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, so we're warming up the wrist, warming up the shoulders. The next inhale, let's round the back, tucking the tailbone, and opening the chest in cow, child exhale. Again, round, and open. And don't think too much about what you're doing. Just moving the spine. And let's come back up. Sitting up, legs crossed. Inhaling, reaching up. Trying to climb up with the fingertips, really lengthening the side of the body. Option to place the hands together, opening the heart. Inhale. Exhaling, leaning sideways. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, sideways. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, hands to heart. Place the hands on the knees. And let's roll back, extending the elbows, tucking the chin under. Inhaling, opening the chest, chin lifted. Try to create a length in the back of the neck. Exhaling, tucking the chin under, scooping the tailbone forward. Inhaling, opening. And reaching forward, hands on the mat. Option to hold it here or to start crawling those hands forward. Relaxing forward. So we start with some lengthening of the muscles, stretching the joints, loosening up of the joints, and then we'll work more on strength. Swap the hands back together, switching leg. And again, option to hold it right here, pressing the tailbone down, or to walk the hands forward. Just relaxing. And notice which areas feel tight. Maybe in your hips, in your low back, in your shoulders. Walking the hands together. Let's meet on all fours again, any way you want to get on all fours. Fingers are still spread out. Let's make tiny circles around those wrists. Keep warming up the joints. Reverse. Anytime your wrist starts getting tired, or before they get tired, you can make a fist. Your thumbs pointing straight forward and going to your fist, so it's less strain on the heels of your hands. From here, let's lift the belly, ribs in, extending the left leg, pushing the heel. And let's press the toes under, pushing the heel as far back as we can. Now I like to go a bit deeper. I feel it really when I bring my right knee forward. So that's another option. And this way you can even press your tailbone down, opening the chest. And feet together. Let's just walk out plank, alternating knees down, and other knee forward. Remember, you can keep it just underneath your hips or go a little bit deeper. Trying to press your back heel as far back as possible. See if you can keep your back knee extended and pushing the chest forward, tailbone down. Back on all fours, placing the forearms on the mat, fingers pointing straight front, shoulders over the elbows. From here, tucking the toes under. What I'm gonna do is keep my knees off the mat and pressing my chest back. And forward over the elbows and back. My knees remains close to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. What you want to do is bring your knees up. Keep the knees down. So you're going to start feeling your thighs warming up, your shoulders. And another thing, sometimes I see the elbows start spreading apart. Make sure you keep your elbows underneath your shoulders. Let's keep the shoulders back, extending the knees. Breathe. Inhaling. Remember the breathing we did earlier in the beginning of the class. Exhaling. Option to exhale through the mouth as you feel your body is heating up. You can release some heat through the mouth. Adding on, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, bending the knees. Exhaling, extending. A few more times. Remember your child pose when you need a break. We're all going to meet in child pose, so if you need a break now, get into your child pose. And knees extended. And child pose, big toes together, knees wide open. Extending the arms. Walk the hands towards the knees, placing the knees closer together. Hands behind the hips. And from here, opening the chest, inhaling. Exhaling, center. Inhaling, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, opening the chin, exhaling, center. As you bring the chin up, there should be no tension in your neck. If you feel any tension, just keep looking straight ahead. Last one. Stretching the wrist. Be very gentle, watch first. So I'm going to place the palms of the hands facing up. And only apply as much pressure on it as you're comfortable. You may need to do it one hand at a time, or you can do both hands if you don't feel, or if you need to go a bit deeper into the stretch. And back to center. Extending the left leg, pressing the left heel, spreading your toes apart. Really squeezing the glute and pressing the tailbone. Remember the shoulder shrug we did earlier where we spread the shoulder blades apart? We do the same thing. Long neck, so we want to avoid looking straight ahead. Belly lifted, extending the right arm. Hold it right here, breathe. 4 breaths. This is 4. 3. Keep pressing this left shoulder down. 2. 1. Switching side. Extending the right side. Remember the pointers. Pushing your heels, spreading your toes. Pressing the tailbone down. Belly lifted. Extending the opposite arm. And hold it there. 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. Tucking the toes under, lifting the knees. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, chest to thighs. Inhaling, we bring the shoulders over the wrist. Exhaling back. Inhaling, center. Exhaling back. Inhaling, hold it there, breathe. 3. Keep your knees off the mat if possible. Get into child pose when you need to. Last breath. And child pose. pick up the pace a little bit, moving a bit faster and using a bit more strength now that our muscles are warm. Inhaling up, exhaling down facing dog. Alternate heels. So remember your down facing dog. You want to press your fingers into the mat, press your shoulders and chest back. Option to have the heels lifted or pressing down. Inhaling plank. Exhaling down facing dog. Again, inhaling plank. Exhaling down facing dog. Adding on inhaling plank, modified plank, staff pose, pushing up, down facing dog. 2 more like this. If you have in your practice to go directly with your knees straight, go ahead. Last one. Let's draw the left leg out. Pulling the knee to the chest all the way through runner's lunge. Forward fold, gentle forward fold with the knees soft. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling fold. So we're picking up the pace. If you need to slow down, you can go back to the beginning of the video, rewind it to the first part another time, one more time. Inhaling halfway, exhaling chair. Extending the knees into a mountain, inhaling, exhaling, opening the chest, inhaling up, and fold. Grabbing the legs, pulling the chest a bit closer. Inhaling halfway, exhaling full. Inhaling halfway, exhaling right leg back, runner's lunge. And twist. Forward fold as we exhale. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, belly lifted. Pressing the heels, lifting the toes. Inhaling up. Hands together, open the heart. Exhaling forward fold. Option to soften the knees, hands behind the knees. And inhaling halfway lift. Exhaling fold. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhaling chair, hold, hold, hold. Inhaling up. Squeezing the shoulder blades, opening the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling fold. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhaling, change to heart this time. Feet together, knees together. Let's lift the heels, that's an option. Balancing right here. Keeping the heels off the floor. Taking your time to come into a lifted mountain. Really feeling the length through the crown of the head. Lifting those heels higher. Keeping the heels off the ground, slowly bending the knees. Heels are still off the floor. Down, down. You can hold it right here. You can go further down. Hands to the floor. Forward fold. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, right leg back. Inhaling, high lunge. Really feeling the length all the way through the fingertips. Exhaling, option to have the hands to the heart, twist to the left, or hands to the floor and reaching all the way through the fingertips. You can hold it right here, here. You can have your back knee on the floor. So play with the different options. And hands on the floor, down facing dog. Lifting the heels, inhaling plank, option to get into your modified plank. Staff pose, all the way down, inhaling baby cobra. Exhaling down facing dog. Drawing the right leg out, pulling this right thigh to the chest, runner's lunge. Inhaling, reaching up to the fingertips. Exhaling, twisting to the right, any option that works for you. So that's one option. Another option is to place the back knee down, left hand down, left knee extended. Feeling the length to the crown of the head and the fingertips. Hands onto the floor. Down facing dog. Inhaling plank or modified plank. Staff pose, hold all the way down. Inhaling baby cobra. Exhaling down facing dog. Remember at any time to take a break or to push yourself. And drawing the left leg up. Keeping the right knee straight, inhaling into a plank. Left knee to a right elbow. Extending the left leg. Option to hold it right here or falling star. Pushing the chest up. Placing the left toes to the right knee, pivoting to the outside edge of the right foot. Side plank. Down facing dog. Inhaling plank. Staff pose all the way down. Inhaling baby cobra. Exhaling down facing dog. So work on the other side. Right leg up. We keep pressing the chest back. Lengthening through the heel of this right leg. Through the heel of the left foot. And rounding the upper back. Right knee to left elbow. Extending the left. Falling star, that's an option. From here, placing the right toes to the left knee, pivoting to the left side. Side plank. Down facing dog. Let's walk the hands back. Forward fold. Just hanging there. Option to bend your knees all the way. Hands on the floor, shaking the head. Option to wrap your thighs. Option to extend your knees. And inhaling, halfway lift. Option to hold it here. Or we're going to go into a deep squat. So lifting the heels, bending the knees. Hands to heart center balance. Forward fold. Walking the hands. Inhaling plank. Place the knees on the mat. Feet on the mat. And chest down. Let's use the fingertips to crawl our hands as far away from our shoulders and then sideways. So you should feel a side stretch in your spine. We're cooling down. Deep, slow breath again. Back to center. crawling those fingers as far away from your core, from your shoulders, feeling the stretch. Really, this left hand, I'm trying to go as far forward as possible. Back to center. Slowly walking the hands back. Same exercise we did earlier with the hands behind the hips. And you may start feeling or noticing a difference in how far you can go with your spine. Inhaling, opening the chest, looking straight ahead. Exhaling, center. Inhaling, pushing the chest, option to lengthen the back of the neck. Exhaling, center. Option to inhale to push the tailbone up. Exhaling, center. Let's come back up. Option to remain onto your knees like this. If it's uncomfortable, you can sit up. One hand above the head, across the head. Pressing down, really creating length in your neck again. Back to center, other side. And center. Gonna interlace our fingers behind our neck and really support the bottom of the head. Elbows come forward. And feeling, really using your hands to lift the head, to support the head. So there should be no tension, no muscles working in your neck. Not too much pressure. You don't want to compress the vertebrae. My elbows come forward. I'm just using the weight of my arms to stretch the back of the neck. You want to be very careful and mindful. You know your neck. If you have any neck issues, don't do this one. Just keep stretching up gently. Otherwise, you can bring your elbows forward. Back to center. One hand across the thigh, other hands against your tailbone. So what I'm doing, I'm applying pressure on my thigh and behind my tailbone to twist. If you have it in you, you can have your arm go all the way across and grab your thigh. Slowly releasing other side, palm of the hands against the tailbone, pressing into the tailbone. Lengthening, always lengthening through the spine. And center. Interlacing the fingers, pushing forward, rounding the back. Inhaling, coming up. Looking straight ahead and see if you can bring those arms slightly further back. And releasing. Again, this time we cross the fingers the other way. It's going to feel odd because we always cross the fingers the same way. Inhaling, pushing out, exhaling, opening up. Pressing the shoulders down. And releasing. Hands to heart center. I'll see you next Saturday for another new video. From my heart to yours, with love. Namaste.